Hello again, I am Jim Bob, and welcome back to War Hospital. Right, as we left out last time, we'd ordered some more alcohol so that we can immediately trade it here for a couple of staff permits. We're just going to wait for that shipment to arrive. We've got an attack that's coming very soon. We've got a couple of staff that are tired. Let's try and allocate some breaks where we can. Let's put Madison back into the OR. Not too worried about my engineers. They're good. We've got a new serious patient arrived. He's going to have to jump the queue. And I'm going to go ahead and get that surgery started straight away. Train is due to arrive in 2.5 minutes. How are we looking? I've got 12 permits now. Right, let's immediately get started on this improvement here while we have the resources. Let's move Odin over. There we go. And now I'm going to move him back again. That has now activated that expenditure. Down to very few freight materials left. 38 left. Also really low on medical supplies and not much of an ability to actually make any more. So we're going to go ahead and immediately order some extra supplies there. And let's have a look over here. Oh, I can actually send him straight away. And just because I'm so low, I'm going to move him over there. Rudra, we are going to send to the trenches to rebuild them after that next attack that is coming any moment. Let's immediately add an extra 5 supplies there. A strange case. The scout team quickly located the cart in question. It was filled with crates and set on the side of the road. Strangely enough, the coachman was leaning over the horse, which seemed to be lying on the ground, sick or dying. When the team approached, the coachman looked at them with powerlessness in his eyes. When questioned, he told the scouts that his horse was fine this morning, but started acting strangely just recently after they stopped for a break. He only drank some water from the river and was given a little feed, sir, the coachman swore. Asked about the goods on the cart, the coachman sadly tells the scouts they were medicine supplies for a village not far from here, but with the current state of the horse, he will not be able to deliver them. So we could take those, which would give us an extra 10 alcohol, medical, trauma, and chemical. It's not a very humane thing to do, or we could help him deliver them. As much as we could do with those supplies right now, we are going to do the right thing. We are going to offer him help to deliver them. Scout commander inspects the crates and then spots a crate of nice brandy cleverly hidden between the medicine. He tells the coachman they were willing to help him, but they would like to receive some of the brandy he was smuggling in his cart. The coachman at first denies it, but then, smiling with embarrassment, he admits to everything. After some short consideration, he agrees to the commander's proposition. So we are going to get some brandy, some alcohol out of this. Plus, it will help us continue the mission. I think if we'd gone the other route, it might have ended the mission there and then. Let's now go back in the tent. And there you can see we've got 10 alcohol supplies now on that team. We are going to continue with the poison story and help deliver those supplies. That'll take 5.5 minutes. That train is due soon. The attack is about to hit. Oh, this could be tight. Let's move them up there now. Actually, Axtell is better. Oh, it just works better. Others work better with them. Okay, that's cool. We'll leave them up there. Let's have another look at assignments. She's not quite ready yet. Engineers are fine, they're doing their own thing. Patients, yeah, we're about to get a whole boatload more. We've now got 3 chemical supplies in reserve, 5 trauma in reserve, and a real shortfall of actual medical supplies, but we've ordered some. Where's my next freight delivery? 608 on the Beast is more medical supplies. We're looking at 749 for food and freight supplies. Couple more patients being released in just a few seconds. See who that new one is. That's Ki Peng. We'll hang on to Ki for now. And we're immediately going to order another bunch of medical supplies as soon as these 2 patients are released. That's one of them. The other one's just a few seconds away. No more raw supplies. There we go. Right, order resources. Okay, now we just need to survive this attack. Ambulance has just dropped someone off.
Artillery fire.
He's in rough shape as well. We might have to start making some difficult decisions in a moment and culling some of these people. I really like these little cutscenes. I just wish they weren't so really poor on frame rates. Oh wow, it's a massive artillery barrage. Oh dear. Oh, what happened to my... Oh, come on. My alcohol's turned up, but my thing's disappeared. What? I'm so annoyed by that. I needed those staff permits. I needed to get 2 more medical teams in. Oh, that's ridiculous. I still had time left on that. Oh, let's see. Got some medical supplies coming there, freight there, another 15 medical supplies coming there. Oh, and this is going to throw everything out of whack. Damn.
Dear heavens, how did this happen?
Probably a stray shell, or really accurate shot.
It does not really matter right now. We should focus on helping the survivors.
I already dispatched some of my men to the wreckage, Major.
Thank you, Lieutenant Colonel.
Sir, an artillery attack this close to the hospital is certainly a violation of the Geneva Convention. I think we should report this to HQ.
I understand. We will prepare a report to HQ later. But first, we need to help the survivors and clear the wreckage.
I will send some of my men to start the cleanup soon. But I would appreciate help from your engineers. It should speed things up significantly.
Alright, well, we've got a nice simplification on this surgery. Make that pretty much a guaranteed success. So it's going to take 24 hours effectively, unless we send 2 engineers to speed up the clearing of the train tracks, which we are going to do. I'm going to send Odin and William. We need to keep Grindon because he's the one who is frugal with the freight supplies, which now might be seriously in jeopardy. Let's assign those staff. Let's have a look. Trains have been cancelled. What's this done to my medical supplies? Are they actually going to turn up now? I just don't know. A lot of cancelled trains. Here come more casualties. These are casualties brought in from the trains themselves. Man, that's a lot of casualties just brought in. Oh boy, yeah, a lot of these aren't going to make it. I can't save you. I can't save you, much as I would like to. You're just going to take too many supplies, tire out our surgeons dramatically. This is heartbreaking to see so many just... Well, maybe I can save a couple. Let's bring those back out. Let's have a look. 8 supplies, 9 supplies. Now I've made the right call on those 2. Given that I've only got 6 right now. It's 5 supplies. It's a 6-hour op. Let's try and save this fella if we can. This one we can save. Seven supplies. I don't know if I can risk that one. I'm just going to schedule those ones for now. I've still got people to come from the front lines as well. Look, we've got 5 more wounded in the trenches. This is why I wanted those extra surgical medical teams. I can cope without the rehabilitation centre for a little while, but oh man, with no freight and no surgical supplies, we are in real trouble now. We've got to get this line cleaned as quickly as possible, and I just don't know what's going to happen with all those trains that have been cancelled. I don't know if we're actually going to get those medical supplies back or not. I really hope we do. I've got 8 notes. Did I have 8 notes before the train? Before the bombardment, or is it just refunded them to us, maybe? Infected village. Atmosphere in the village was heavy and full of pain. Many of the homes were neglected or abandoned. Talk to the village mayor and the local doctor revealed that some of the strange disease haunted the village. Or some sort of strange disease. According to the doctor, it's a strange disease as it is not transmitted from person to person. There can only be one sick person at a home. And the rest of the household members can stay perfectly healthy. He suggests the disease is connected to the water and is the only source that could carry such strange effects. The village mayor, however, has his own theory. He explains that a month ago, just before those strange cases appeared, there was a group of armed men who came to demand tribute, as they called it. The mayor declined, but according to him, they must be the ones responsible for it, as this is too much of a coincidence, and he does not even believe these cases to be caused by a plague. Well, we could investigate the river, but we're not exactly medical staff. We're going to go after the armed men. To the scout commander, a group of armed men seems a much more likely cause of this strange disease. Besides, it's not like they could do something if there was a normal disease. After promising the mayor they would investigate the armed group, the scouts depart from the village. Right, so let's allocate our scouts out to the next part of this mission. I've got nothing on them that can be useful right now, so we've got to just push on. We've got a big attack coming again soon as well. There's nothing more I can do here for these at the moment. Alright, we're up against it now. We're really up against it. I've only got 6 medical supplies and I haven't got the ability to make any more until we clear the trains. So, given that, we are in real trouble. I've got to move Madeline over here. We're going to take Evie out and put her in rehabilitation. I'm just going to try and prolong these guys as long as we can now. So we're currently at a 19% wound deterioration boost. When Evie arrives, that should improve even more. Might even improve the condition of some of those stable patients to good. And we might have to start allocating out a couple of patients now. I don't know. I've got the horrible feeling we're going to get some pretty heavy casualties coming from the front lines in a minute. Next train is not due for another 20 minutes. Ugh, that's a long time to go without any supplies at all. We're going to have to cull so many people here. But there is method to my madness. There we go. We've got a 32% wound deterioration speed boost now. Hasn't improved anyone's condition, but it should keep some of these people alive a little bit longer. How are we looking up here? 3 wounded, 4 wounded, still 2 more in the trenches. That's not counting that team there. Let's bring in that one back. So 2 more trips. One of them's about to start down here. There we go. I'll need to send 1 more team out as well. And then it's a case of transporting them to the medical tent. Okay, we've got a complication. We can't provide the additional resources, so we are going to follow normal procedure and just hope that that patient survives. There we go. It's a bunch more people for the front lines. Got our defences up to good now. Still need more though. Let's speed time up a little bit because there's nothing we can do right now. We've got one medical supply and not enough resources to make any more. I may as well continue to work on our projects here.
Sir, I believe that there is a patient requiring your immediate attention. General Horn was brought to the hospital with heavy wounds. It appears that a shell exploded during his inspection of the artillery positions.
Sir, may I inform you that I left a personal recommendation note with one of the patients who was recently brought to the casualty clearing station?
Okay, so these are the two patients I was waiting for. Gerard Lemaitre is someone we can recruit as a doctor. There you go. He was an experienced surgeon and was already on his way to volunteer to serve as a doctor on the front. If we can cure him, he will join our surgical team and will be a fourth surgeon. This is why I was trying to get that upgrade in for the surgical bay, because at the moment we can't hire him. We don't have an extra bay available. So that's why I wanted to get that upgrade in as quick as I could. We absolutely have to save him. And General Horn. I write to inform you it's imperative that you perform surgery on Henry Sinclair Horn and get him into recovery as fast as possible. He is essential to our efforts in France, but due to his current condition, he cannot be taken to a hospital in Britain. As well as being, as his well-being is to be your highest priority, I expect a quick recovery soon. That's sent by General Haig, or Field Marshal Haig, sorry. Yeah, we absolutely have to save him as well. So he needs 10 supplies. I think we need 7 for, was it 7 for Gerard? Only 6 for Gerard. Okay, but we don't have any medical abilities right now. He is currently going through surgery, so let's push him there. This is where we have to say goodbye to some of these patients because we just cannot save them. And it's highly unlikely I can save this chap as well, but we will put him in the queue. Put a rest in. He's now serious. I can't save him. He's going to deteriorate too much by the time we do finally get round to trying to save him. Right, now we are in desperate need of medical supplies. Kind of wish I'd stolen them from that village now, but Henry Westbrook has died. Morale dips slightly. And that leaves me in an awkward position down here, so I have to make sure that these patients do not jump the queue, which means I need to take them out. There we go. Nothing else I can do now. We've got 5 and a bit minutes until the train line is clear. And there's a long wait till the next train by the look of it. Alright, one of our nurses has leveled up. This is Madeline. Let's get her to tire significantly less at CCS. 2 patients died after being denied admission. He's now serious, and again, it's going to be denied. He's now serious, and it's going to be denied because he'll be critical, then terminal before I get the chance to get him into surgery. At least I'm keeping our 2 VIPs stable. Patient who was being transported has died from their wounds. That's someone up here, no doubt. Yeah. They're now exhausted. Let's get everyone moved over there, because at the moment I don't have enough to get anyone into the OR. Probably should have done that sooner. Never mind. A couple more going up to the trenches. One more is now going to HQ over here. Train is going to be clear in a minute and a half. Another patient died. Still 14 waiting for a decision. No chemical or trauma patients to deal with. They're all just waiting for surgery. Alright, train is almost ready to be cleared. Another patient's been brought down. He's serious, can't save him. There we go, 2 trauma patients. At least we can get started on these. We've got 5 supplies, so... eeny, meeny, miny, mo. You get to live, and for you, we don't know.
Sir, I'm to report that we've cleared the tracks. Should be back on schedule.
Alright, okay. They're both resting. Let's move Grindon back over here. Actually, we'll put him straight into rest. Again, we don't have the supplies right now. We'll move these straight over to work on these projects. Right, so let's see. That train's been delayed. That is the next train, I think. (8:28 p.m.) Oh, okay. Let me see, because every time I've tried to do this after the train's been repaired, you know, it hasn't always given me my supply. It's never given me my my surgical supplies. I'm just going to drop one note and see if that goes into the queue. It's going to take 12 hours. It's not in the queue at the moment. I'm hanging on to the rest of the notes because once the schedule starts to improve, we can then just spend the rest straight away, knowing that they will definitely turn up. More patients dying. Patients are still stable over here. Right, the abandoned manor. The abandoned mansion was a big two-winged building destroyed by time. A group of men stood around a campfire near the entrance to the left wing, with rifles thrown carelessly over their shoulders, laughing and talking. Inside the building, another group of men carried bags, no doubt with the poison. "Sir, there are too many of them to take them head-on," one of the scouts stated carefully. "These men have no honour, and as such do not deserve a fair fight. I would like to suggest shooting first and asking questions later." Commander considered. He knew a head-on approach would be risky, even potentially fatal. If he broke the law and opened fire first, nobody would know. So, we'll ambush the men. It's a less risky option, as it allows them to remain cover and end this threat from a distance. Not very humane, not very honourable. We could do it by the book. This will boost the morale of the scouts if we do it this way. It's more risky, but we're going to do it by the book because I do actually know the outcome of this. So, on the commander's signal, the scouts team emerges from hiding with their rifles pointed at the men, demanding their surrender. The surprised mercenaries put their hands up. Then the cannonade of fire from inside the building began. Scouts fell to the ground and returned fire. Reacting instinctively, the commander pulled a grenade from his pack and threw it inside the building. There was an explosion and a sudden stop to the enemy fire. Commander gathered his men to check for casualties. To his surprise, but not mine, there were none. Inside, they found more bags, some kind of German chlorine-based poison. So the Germans are desperate enough to start using chemical warfare again, the commander considered. They may start using gas again soon. HQ should know about this. The commander considered. Just said that. There were also German orders and schedules for delivery of the poison. If they are to see this mission through, they should take care of the next transport too. Right, well, our scout team has acquired 100 freight resources per scout, and because we now have that extra scout, we've got 3 scouts in the team. I don't know if the commander counts as well, potentially. That could be 400 freight, and we also get a morale boost. We are going to send these guys back to the hospital because we need those supplies. Yes, there you see, the commander has counted as well. So we've got 400 freight supplies, and let's send them back to the hospital. It's going to take them nearly a day, but we need those supplies. Food is not an issue. We still have 100 food. How are our staff looking in terms of fatigue? Nobody is CCS right now. Let's move one over. Let's now move one over to the cemetery because we've got plenty of patients. In fact, we are actually done up here. There's nobody else in the trenches that's wounded. So we're going to move, because we've got a lot of dead patients to move. Going to move all 3 of those over there now. A lot of patients just biting the bullet because we've turned them, refused them treatment. Our VIPs are still stable. We've got Schlock in serious condition now. Again, I don't think I can save him. I've only got 1 medical supply. Let's have a look at the schedule. I don't know when these patients are turning up. That's still a cancelled train. That's still a cancelled train. I'm looking at waiting till 8. I've got 12 hours until we get more freight resources. Ah, dear. On the plus side, by the time we do get Gerard into surgery, we'll almost have a bay ready for him. So he'll definitely have a slot available by the time he finishes recuperating. I've got 3 permits. Ah, okay. Where did they come from? Where did they come from? Oh, maybe it's for helping the with the train. Someone else about to join the trenches. Major Henry Wells. That's us. Oh, this is Otto, isn't it? Yeah. Still waiting for Otto to be sent to HQ. He still hasn't recovered properly yet. A lot of back and forth to this to the cemetery. We've already worn out one of the teams. The memorial wall is filling up quite quickly. They are extremely exhausted. Let's give them a good break. There goes somebody to the trenches. Again, he's in blue, so I don't know if that's because he's a trauma patient who's recovered, or if he's got the chance of a reoccurring injury. The compendium in this game is a little lacking in places. Next train's in 7 hours. That's going to be patience, because we're still 9 hours, 10 hours away from those, so we're going to get more patients turn up before we get any supplies. God damn. Oh, we're going to kill so many people here. Alright, conditions have improved. Not quite sure how or why. But we now have patients in good condition. I don't know why that's happened. Let's see. I can't treat either of those two. I can treat this chap, though. I've got a complication. I need to spend that extra remaining supply. There goes my one remaining chemical supply. But the morale boost was worth it. Up to 65% now. Next train's due in 2.5 minutes. And that is going to be those patients, isn't it? Hopefully it won't send any patients. Hopefully they'll have been routed somewhere else instead, and we'll just get an empty train. I got 17 patients waiting for a decision. Oh god, someone else has been brought in by ambulance. There's another chemical patient, and now I don't have any supplies to treat him either. That's not too bad, we can get those back. Still looking okay over here. I'm amazed those patients are stabilised as well as they have. Just as well, really. Given the dire lack of anything that we have right now. We are keeping them alive with hopes and wishes and thoughts and prayers. Scouts are still 12 hours away. CCS is full. And yeah, damn it, we are getting more patients. Oh no. That's not what I needed to see at all. And we got 3 wounded up in CC. Where did these come from? 3 more wounded in the trenches. Oh, great. Porter and Bradley are my best ADS team. I'm going to have to move them over there to help them as well. And now we get the sinister music. Oh, looks like I've still got 2 more patients there as well. Is that a little girl? Just casually walking around. Oh, she disappeared. Getting fully healed up. We need to get our engineers straight onto making supplies as soon as that freight shipment turns up, which is about an hour away. I've got another. Yep, still got another patient to collect as well. Maybe 2. Hopefully that's it. Wow, man, look how many patients we've got now. Things are getting bad. Things are getting really bad. All of a sudden, he's now critical. He's critical, can't save him. Please let him survive. I'm wondering if maybe the condition improved because we had less patients in here. Right, the nurse is in. I'm going to make the difficult decision. I'm just going to start culling people immediately. This is going to really hurt our morale, but I've got to get this down below capacity again. Those I can save. I've just got to get the time to do it. Get the resources to do it. Getting rid of all the patients who are going to give us very little in the way of resources. Oh, and he doesn't want to go. He's complaining. He's like, please don't kill me, sir. I've got no choice. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Right, I get CCS back under. They're now extremely exhausted, and they're still going back for more. Oh no, I don't have space for any more. Let's put them in there. Freight supplies are here. Oh, thank God. Alright, condition is stabilized back to serious. Yeah, you're getting denied as well. And then hopefully we don't have to do that to anyone else. Oh man, how we managed to get through that without losing either of those VIPs is beyond me, but, you know, there we go. Supplies finally being built again. Let me have a look at the schedule. Still no sign of those medical supplies that we ordered. So I don't want to order any more until I see the first ones on there, because I don't want to risk something happening. I can now actually order... Do I go with an extra nurse? I think we go with an extra nurse instead of an extra couple of medical teams. Because right now, I mean, we're only going to be ferrying people in one at a time, so... Gerard will go in first, because he only needs 6 supplies, so we just need to make 5 more, and then we need to get, you know, what was it, 12, I think, for the general. Wait, did I say Umbry? No, Henry. Yeah, Henry Sinclair Horn. And I must remember I need to get more of those supplies as well. Okay, at least I can make some moves on the chemical engineering front. I'll leave Odin to finish the scouts off first. It's only a couple of minutes. We've got plenty of time to get the chemical supplies going, and pretty much plenty of time to get the trauma supplies in as well. So there's no immediate rush there. Okay, so my nurse is coming. She's on the next train. She'll be here in 3 hours, 3 minutes. What's going on with my medical supplies then? Another patient has been released. In 3 minutes, we'll send Otto off to HQ. He's now critical again because we've just suddenly become overstaffed or over capacity again. Got to cull him. One more supply and we can finally get Gerard into surgery. There he goes. There is our recruitment prospect. Now I need to sort out Major Horn or General Horn. Still a minute away from getting the scouts done. Oh, got an upgrade. Significantly raises chances for an operation simplification, or just works significantly better. Performs operations faster, tires slower. Tires slightly slower, significantly lowers the chance of a complication. Ooh, that's a tough choice, actually. I'm going to go with this one, I think. Raise the chances of a simplification, because we can usually get morale boosts off those. Got tired staff again. Sorry, Madeline, you're staying there until I get the general into surgery. Then I'll give you the break. I need that extra boost to deterioration rate. There we go. Now we can start making some chemical supplies again. We're over capacity again. Please don't end up terminal. It's still critical. I can't save him. Oh, wow. Oh. Ah. Okay, so I know who this is. This is... This is the family that I was telling you about. The father and the two boys on one of my live streams. So... I'm writing to you with a request, sir. I was admitted here with my two sons, Private Clovis Lagarde and Private Jacques Lagarde. We all served in the 36th, where we defended this facility. They were under my command when the gas fell. I was not able to protect them then, but I implore you now, save their lives. I know that supplies are always scarce, so I hereby forfeit my life. If you need to choose them over me. So if I put him into surgery, in fact, actually, we haven't found him yet. We've only found the kids. We haven't found the father yet. Father might have been the one that died on the way to the hospital, on the way down to CCS. We did see someone died from having their yeah, a patient who was being transported died from their wounds. I wonder if that was the father who died. Oh no, wait, there we go. There was one last person being brought down. Alright, now I can bring them out of there.
Sir, a dispatch from HQ.
There goes Otto. And we gain 5 more chits and 2 more staff deployment requisitions. So we are going to hire 2 more medical teams. Let's check the schedule. Nurse should be here now. Still not seeing those medical supplies that I ordered showing up here. So I am loath to requisition more. I mean, I've got 17. Let's have a look now. Let's try and order another batch of supplies. All right, they're now on the way. Okay, so let's go ahead and get in a load more supplies. There we go. That's all of my requisition notes spent. But now we have a big shipment coming. 20 more medical supplies, 10 more trauma supplies, and 5 more chemical supplies to supplement the chemical supplies that I can actually make here and am making right now. Alright. Let's just check the time. Oh yeah, this one's run long. We are going to end it right here. So thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed tonight's very stressful episode. I will be back with some more War Hospital very soon.